Good morning, everyone. PTL here. This morning I'm in Philippians 2, verse 2. Paul says, "Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind." Reminds me of the verse that says, "Oh, how good it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." So let's dwell in unity. Let's strive to be of one mind, of one accord, serving the Lord together, having the same love, loving one another. We know that we love God because He first loved us. So today is June 28th, Sunday, and it's raining again. It's about 7 in the morning. I'm getting a late start again. Was up late last night, so slept in a little bit. And everything is wet. 3 days in a row of rain, and it's finally getting to my mat, my sleeping bag, and my clothes are still wet, but I'm going to keep pushing on. Should be in Damascus today. Looking forward to seeing my wife and daughter also, who are coming down. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, PTL here. So it's the third day in a row of rain. Everything was pretty wet last night. Sleeping bag, the end of it's getting pretty wet. I slide down toward the end and I hit the wall, so it gets the condensation on my bag. Something making the hike, to me, a lot more difficult is the lack of trail maintenance. And so, especially in grassy areas, as you can see, my pole is out in front of me now. Usually I have both of them out, pushing the weeds and the brush and the grass away from me as I come up. So rather than using my poles as walking sticks, I'm using them as shields in case there's ticks on that stuff sticking out. That's the last thing I want, is to get a tick. So instead of using the poles going uphill when it's grassy like that, I'm using them to block. So it's making it a lot harder. Here's an old shelter. It's really not a shelter meant to be used. It's an emergency shelter. Just a tiny little thing. Hey everyone, just coming up on the Abingdon Gap Shelter. I don't think I'm going to stand and move on and keep putting some miles in. I'm doing good so far today, about 2.5 miles an hour. Moseying down the trail. Heading up here through all this grass. Not a lot to film today. Again, another cloudy, socked-in day. But putting in the miles. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, PTL here. This is what I've been doing for the last 3 days. Fun stuff in the rain. I finally just was starting to feel dry around noon, and it's letting go. Monsoon. I'll tell you what though, I heard it's very warm up north, and this is definitely keeping it cool. I'm almost to the Virginia line. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, I've seen pictures of the trail being a running river, and guess what? I'm experiencing it. Walking through the puddles. There's no way to stay dry in this. Embracing the moments. It's all part of the AT. You had to expect it. Hope it stops for the border crossing. Hey everyone, I just came from up there. I want to apologize for the graininess of the camera today. My cleaning cloth is completely soaked, and so when I clean it, it just makes it wetter. But that's where I'm going. But look where I'm at. Damascus, 3.5 miles. Tennessee. Virginia state line. There I am, 1 foot in Tennessee, 1 foot in Virginia, and going on to Virginia. My 4th state, 11 to go, including Virginia. Praise the Lord. You know what this means? Sorry, I got to do my funkiness, but I don't know how to dance, so I jump around. Praise the Lord. Woohoo! Made it to Virginia! Woo! All right, so goodbye Tennessee, hello Virginia. And it's gonna be a long time before you have to endure that again. Virginia is the longest state on the AT, somewhere, I don't know if it's 400 or 500 miles. So it's gonna be a while before I do that at the Virginia-West Virginia line. Have a great day everyone, praise the Lord. Hey everyone, look where I'm coming out to. Damascus, Virginia. Praise the Lord. I was here last year in 2019 for trail days. And I'm back. Looks like the trail goes over this way. Here's the white blaze on this tree. Heading down the road. There's the arch. I'll show you that in a minute when I go through. Coming up to the arch, everyone. Appalachian Trail, welcome. Damascus, Virginia. Georgia to Maine. Praise the Lord. The trail continues this way. Hey everyone, PTL here. So I'm at downtown Damascus. Actually, when you come to trail days, this is all covered in vendors, but it's just a regular neighborhood. The community center or visitor center and library is right there. But I came up to this little shelter that's out on the green here. Got all my stuff hanging out. It's been pouring rain all day, so my stuff's pretty wet. I got everything hanging up. My liner, airbag, my tent's hanging up inside. My food is already gone through. I got enough for one more day's hike. My clothes are over there. My pack is open and airing out. Sleeping bag got a little damp last night. My mat got really wet. And the compactor bag, the inside was dry, but the outside is pretty wet. Just other articles hanging around. Some socks over here. I'm uploading a video. I just uploaded one. I'm uploading a second one over here. Hey everyone, PTL here. It's getting late. I was in Damascus. I actually sat at that shelter for quite a while, uploaded 2 videos. Then I went through town, met Jack, who has a hostel in town. Was going to charge my battery at his place, but decided to have dinner at Subway. Figured they had plugs, so I just went to Subway, recharged my battery bank, just enough to get me through another day. And now I'm back on trail, trying to get some miles in before dark. I probably had about 15 miles through Damascus. Put in a few more tonight, so I'll probably do something between 17 and 20 today, depending on how many do before dark. All right, everyone. It poured most of the day. And when I mean say poured, there were times where it was torrential. It's a mix right now. Sun's breaking out once in a while. I'm getting back up in the hills, so it's starting to cool off a little bit. But there's still a lot of big puffy clouds up there. Not puffy, a lot of gray clouds up there, so might get some more rain. It's rained 3 days in a row. So it was good in that shelter. I got to hang everything up for a while. Everything's feeling good right now. Shin's feeling great. Swelling in my ankle is just about completely gone. Shin has a little lump in it still, but that compression sock is doing the job. Hey everyone, first view of the day, and the day's almost over. Beautiful. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, get ready to cross this stream. I just did my last water fill of the day here. I actually got the water from in there and up there. And going over the little bridge. And have maybe a 1/10 of a mile to my campsite. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, PTL here. It's obviously nighttime. I had a good day. Even though it rained a lot, I put in some good mileage. I went from a 10 site at 455.5 miles to a 10 site at 475.7 for a 20.2 mile day. And spent about 2 or 3 hours in Damascus. I could have got a lot more mileage in, but I took my time when I got there. So I hung my gear up, dried a lot of stuff out, and then stopped at Subway on the way out and had a bite to eat and charged up my batteries a little bit while I was eating. So overall, it was a good day. The terrain wasn't too bad. Even though I got a late start and spent time in Damascus, I still got a 20-mile day in, so that was really good. Have a great night, everyone. Praise the Lord.